Hey everybody, Roger here from Maine Home Roasters. Today we're going ahead and basically doing a little vlog on what we covered yesterday. We have here some Arabica, and we have the Robusta. Now in our blog, if you haven't read it yet, you can go to mainehomeroasters.com and look it up. But we just kind of covered the difference between these two beans. I mean, you see Arabica mentioned a lot. You'll see 100% Arabica in a lot of advertising, and in the blog we go over why that is. And then of course Robusta, which has a pretty bad name. Now I would love to have been able to do a little bit better direct comparison. This is actually a pea berry Robusta that I was able to get my hands on, which means that the beans didn't split, and so these are a little rounder even than the normal Robusta, but it gives you an idea of the difference between these two beans. But of course, for flavor differences, your main difference is that the Arabica has twice the sugar, half the caffeine, and half the chlorogenic acid that Robusta generally has. It also has twice the number of chromosomes, 44 as opposed to 22. And so the Arabica, you get a much more palatable flavor, a much better flavor out of it generally. But there are some Robustas that have been cultivated that will give you a very nice flavor. A lot of those high-end Robustas are really sought after for espresso blends, and so you'll find them in those a lot. The lower grade Robustas usually end up in your cheap pre-roasted, pre-ground coffees that you find in the big bulk stores. And you know, they add them to their instant coffee, they add them to those cheap blends because it's much less expensive than the Arabica. You know, so that's kind of part of what's going on here. The other thing we wanted to go ahead and show you, because obviously we have some roasted and we have some unroasted coffee, is if you're a home roaster, the way we generally go ahead and take care of it, because we don't have special items, we have actually taken cans. My wife has very tastefully gone ahead and painted them. We use the can to keep the light out, because light is an enemy of your roasted beans. And then we also put them inside a Ziploc bag. And we usually put them in there and allow them to off gas, usually inside these. But then we keep them in there. It's not 100% foolproof for keeping oxygen out, but you know, it's an inexpensive DIY solution that you can make look as nice or as basic as you want. Obviously, for a long time we just used these as they were. But there it is, Arabica and Robusta, both roasted and unroasted, each one. We're going to go ahead and do a live Facebook tasting of the Robusta, because this is the first time we've roasted it, and we'll go ahead and put a link in the description so you can go over and see the aftermath of that. Thanks so much for watching us. Again, you can find us on Twitter at mainehomeroast, mainehomeroasters.com, and facebook.com/mainehomeroasters.